I'm back. Oh no. Guys, hop back on. Hop back on. Just click on the link and get back in here because I'm just going to make a post here for you guys. Who's here? Are you guys back? Okay, who's here? I went to stop the screen sharing and I hit stop broadcast. Shit. So who's, I hope you guys can, I should do a live stream and tell you guys that I'm back on. Is everybody back on? Let me know. Pop the information into the chat box. Let me know that you guys can hear me again. All right. I can see viewers, so I'm assuming that you guys are there. Oh my gosh, it says my webinar is posted. All righty. Are you guys back? Pop into the chat box. Say hi. This is so bad. But whatever. Live, being live, right? Okay, so now that Carol, hi. Okay, thanks. You know what I did? It says stop broadcast right at the bottom. Stop live, like screen share right at the top. And I pressed the wrong button. Sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna get back over to the screen share. And then, oh, I got messages coming in. Okay, awesome. Okay, you guys are all back. Let's just do this. And I'll just check periodically when. This is funny. All right, let's do this. Now, this is my why, right? And another reason, so I honor my passions. I love to travel, been to California twice this year, Puerto Vallarta this year. I've taken a couple road trips. That is my thing. I love it. Spend a lot of time at the cabin, at my friend's cabin, because she doesn't use it. So I'm like, I'll use it. And I also love to play, do a little singing. So, and here's a picture of what my office looks like in the summer when I want to get out of my house. All right. So that's freedom. Now I'm going to hop right into it. There are 3 keys. The very first key is this, and Timothy Ferriss explains it as your Harajuku moment. It's the moment when something changes from being nice to have to becoming necessary to survive. All right. So here's a photo of a video that I shared. It was a live stream that I shared explaining what the Harajuku moment is. And in that video, I shared with you guys what my moment was. I shared with you guys the moment, you know, the kick in the ass that turned my I should quit smoking into I have to quit smoking. And here's why, right? It was yet another health scare. Tanya, you have, you know, you have tissue in your breast, you know, going for mammogram, thermographies, ultrasounds. And I was like, hey, I'm done. It is not worth it. It is not worth it. I need to do something in this life and I need to be around for my loved ones. Done. Last cigarette that night, never picked up another one. And that was about 6 or 7 years ago. So it's that defining moment when you're like, I'm done. You know, you can talk about weight loss, you can talk about getting healthy, you can talk about getting strong, building a business, creating financial stability or financial freedom, whatever the case is for you. What is your defining moment? Once you recognize what your defining moment is, you guys, that's when you take action, and that's when it becomes easy, and that's when you never look back. My defining moment for my business was, listen, I am not, I am single now. And I still want the homeschooling more than anything else in the world. How the hell am I going to make that happen? I already have a coaching certification, have experience, but how the hell do you put it into place? And that was my defining moment, was when I made a decision, right? Right. Tony Robbins says, turns your shoulds into must. Timothy Ferriss says, might be, or sorry. Timothy Ferriss says, when you turn it in from shoulds, haves to, whatever, must haves, whatever. I'm getting to this point. This is the point I want to get to, is that once you guys make a decision, that is when the universe, right, conspires to help make that happen. Once you decide, you're opening your subconscious, you're opening yourself up to the universe in order to look for and see all of the opportunities that are going to help you guys make it happen, right? But you have to make the decision. And that's exactly what Tony Robbins talking about when he says you got to turn your shoulds into musts. It's not just being aware of, I have to say must. I have to say must. It's not just a matter of changing your words. It's a matter of that Harajuku moment when it hits you like a ton of bricks in your chest. And it's like, shit, this is it. This is what needs to happen. And then you take action accordingly. Okay. So if you're sitting there going, I've been trying this for a long time, I'm going to reflect back to you, Amber. I've been trying, this for a long time, and it's just, I can't do it. And I know that I should, and so on and so forth. It's like, you kind of got to decide to make the decision. And it just is, right? I decide that this is what's happening. So let's make it happen, period. And then follow it up. Now, once you talk about your Harajuku moment and you recognize that and you begin to implement and you begin to follow that journey, you guys need time management. You need time management and you need organization. All right. Hey, Monica. Can you guys still hear me? I'm just going to stop the screen share. I didn't stop. Can you guys hear me? Monica says that you guys are losing me. Just pop in and let me know, because I don't want to spend the entire hour talking if you guys can't hear me. And if you can't get on the chat box, message me. Okay, there's a couple of people here that said the chat might be off. So, okay, Carol, you hear me. Okay, and the chat is on. So if you can't do that, I'm going to keep my phone in front of me. Okay, awesome. I'm going to keep my phone in front of me, ask any questions. I'm just going to go straight back to the screen share. Now, time management is key, you guys. And if you've heard me speak before or give a presentation, you know what this whole time management talk is about. But are you implementing it? Right? You guys got to do the work. You got to do the work. You could be handed all the information that you guys need, but until you have that inner shift, you're not going to take action on it, and you might not even know why. So remember, you guys got to actually implement. So you need to create the habit of time management, organization, and everything else that you need to do. And this is really, really key. So here I am. This is me working at home, right? This is actually me yesterday. My son took a picture of me while I was working on this webinar. So that's what a typical day looks like for me when I'm homeschooling and I'm working at home. It's really cozy. It's really nice. And then it actually really looks like this, okay? This is like sometimes, this is like most of the time. But you know what? It still helps to get your intentions set and really be organized, because when this happens, it's like, yeah, this is a part of my life, but I wouldn't change it for anything. So I want to be real with you guys, okay? It's not roses, and it's not, I'm like, half the time I don't even get dressed. So, and that's okay, because I'm making an impact in the world. I'm creating and nurturing amazing friendships. I'm doing something that I absolutely love, and I'm with the people that I absolutely love. So it's all worth it for me. So I have this entire presentation all about time management, these beautiful slides, but I picked out just a couple of slides for you guys to implement today. So you guys need to create goals with action steps, all right? Yeah, so you guys got to create goals with action steps. What is it that you guys want? What do you want? You want to build an online business? How many hours do you guys want to work a day? Right? How much money do you guys want to be generating by what it is that you're doing? What is it that you're doing? Right? What kind of impact do you want to make in the world? So you guys got to write all these things down, and then how are you going to make those goals happen? So if you have a goal to build an online business, right? Let's say your goal looks like, I want to have my online business running in 4 months. Awesome. That's your goal. And then you need action steps, okay? What are the little goals that are going to help you get to your big goal? And as for Brian Tracy, a goal that is written down and has a date set to it is 80% more likely to be achieved. All right, so you need to not keep this little goal to yourself. You need to write it down. You need to put a date to it, and that is part of how you decide. So if you want to decide to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning every morning and do a 20-minute workout and set your goals, set your intentions for the day, do your journaling, meditation, manifestation, all that inner work, all that amazing work, write it down and put a date to it. When are you starting? When are you starting? Today's Thursday. Give yourself the weekend. Monday you're gonna start. Maybe start Sunday. Okay. Number 6 on my list is you need deadlines and rewards. And then I'm just reflecting like, okay, so you need to put a date, right? If you guys haven't read The 4-Hour Workweek, get it and read it. Another book by Timothy Ferriss. And in there it says, so this here represents how often, if you're at a desk job or even working at home, how often do you guys check your messages? Go on Facebook, go on Instagram, go on wherever the hell you're going on. And this is discipline. Okay, I'm going to check it here. I'm going to check it here and here. And this is where I'm going to do the bulk of my work. I hate to break it to you guys, but I started teaching these money mindset webinars when I generated my first $10,000 in 30 days. And that wasn't even, I have alternate sources of income. That was just in this online practice. I wanted to say, I wanted to look at it and go, okay, I can make this much money, and I'm doing it this way, and I'm doing it with this specific mastermind that I'm going to show you guys today. And when I hit that number, I was like, see, it's so fucking doable. It is so doable. But you got to be disciplined. You need to be organized, okay? I don't watch TV. I do not watch TV. I don't have cable. My TV doesn't go on unless I need a mental break, and then I put on a movie and watch a movie, and that's part of how the boys and I snuggle. And so I don't watch TV. I don't do anything like that. So when 8 to 10 o'clock comes around, I'm damn sure that I have 2 solid hours of work in. All right. I take some time off, do whatever else, and then I put in solid hours of work. And that's how you get the majority of your work done. A lot of us don't do it. We're not present, right? I asked you guys all, put your phones down, be completely present with me today. I'm giving you guys content today that I give my high paying clients, okay? This is like the meat and potatoes. So you've got to be disciplined. Procrastination, okay? The best time to do everything, right? Like, I'll do it tomorrow or I'll do that later. No, Brian Tracy for the last 8 years has been yelling in my ear, do it now, do it now, do it now. Don't write it down and do it later. You'll forget. You won't have the same sense of motivation. Do it now, okay? Interruption, again, going back to the 4-hour work week, read that book. It's interruption. There's a lot of interruptions. And, you know, your sister might be calling, your brother might be calling, your daughter, whoever. When you set time aside to do actual work and you're completely focused, this speaks to healthy boundaries, okay? You require healthy boundaries to reach a goal that you're setting out to reach. You require healthy boundaries, meaning if you let the people around you know, hey, I'm working for the next 2 hours. I really need this space. And people come in anyways. You got to let people know where your boundaries are, and you got to be brave enough to let people know where your boundaries are. Otherwise, you're going to experience resentment. All right. A lot of these low vibrational feelings. You don't want that. Respect your space, respect your time, respect and honor what it is that you're set out to do, and other people will respect it as well. Okay, 13 on the list is batch. You guys need to batch, okay? So if you're talking about direct sales, if you're talking about coaching or consulting, you batch all of your marketing on a certain day. You batch all of your calls on a certain day. You batch all of your in-person You gotta batch things together, okay? Batching is like really, really key for creating an online business. And again, the telephone. Put that thing down, okay? Put it down. I think in Tribe yesterday, Sherry mentioned, who was it? Maybe it was Sherry or Toastmasters this morning. Somebody mentioned the fact that these are all little things. They're all little things, and they're not really contributing to the success of what it is you want to experience in life, okay? So discipline yourself. Discipline yourself, and that will create the integrity. That will create integrity, right? You can trust yourself that you're strong enough to do this. You're totally and more than capable. So put the phone down. And you got to say no. Again, this speaks to healthy boundaries again. If people are asking you left and right, family, coworkers, you name it, asking you to do things, and you got to set up and respect those healthy boundaries and say no. Okay? You don't have to be a jerk about it, but just say no, because you're honoring what's priority for you. And again, yesterday, now, tomorrow, right? You guys want to do this right now. You guys want to do this right now. I'm just going to go back over here. Monica, I hear you, but the webinar stopped. You know what, Monica? That was my bad. I accidentally pressed stop. So there's going to be like 2 parts to this recording, which sucks, but it doesn't matter. You guys are getting the content that you need. That's all that matters. Okay. So back over here and ask your questions. Okay, guys? The best way, the fastest way, and the most effective way to learn anything is with a mastermind. A mastermind group is a small group of like-minded people who meet for mutual brainstorming and accountability sessions. All right. Does anybody have any questions about a mastermind? And please, I want your feedback. Depending on what your business is, how do you guys implement masterminds in your business? So I'm just going to stop screen sharing and hop on over here. So whether it comes from direct marketing, a consulting, any healing practice that you guys have, how do you guys utilize the power of a mastermind right now. You know what I forgot to mention at the beginning? Is that I'm giving away one of these books today. And I'm going to quiz you at the end to see who wins. So this morning, one of my masterminds is being involved in Toastmasters. Love Toastmasters. And it kind of dawned on me this morning as I was putting the rest of this webinar together, is that, holy shit, I have a ton of masterminds. Jamie's here, woohoo! Awesome. Yeah, so Jamie's in my mastermind as well. Toastmasters, which is a mastermind. That's what dawned on me this morning, is that Toastmasters is like a mastermind. And tribe meditation that I attended last night, like a mastermind. We're all people who are, with infinite intelligence, sharing a ton of wisdom. And remember I said 90% of success is showing up? Well, you showing up, you're hearing things you never would have otherwise, right? You're learning things. So how do you guys use a mastermind in your life or business? Leanne, I don't know if I mastermind, but we meet weekly to share and motivate and learn something. That's a mastermind. That's a mastermind. A mastermind is a collective group of minds coming together, okay? And there's this universal law. It's called the law of fellowship. And it states that when you put two or more minds together, okay, even two minds together, you amplify that by 2, 4, or even 6, okay? So working alone, coming up with ideas by yourself is not the best way to create a business or to create all these wonderful ideas that you require, and motivation to run the business or life that you want. So you come together as a mastermind, okay? Mastermind is key. Both of these books go into detail about mastermind, okay? The Science of Getting Rich is huge, and Think and Grow Rich is another amazing book. And if you're in my program, these are like required readings. You guys need to read these books along with many others. And both of them speak directly to the power of the mastermind. And if we're talking about infinite knowledge, this morning I read a little passage that I've read a couple times on the webinars, and it basically speaks to that, people ask me, how the hell do you do everything? You run a business, you homeschool, you have that going on, you have this going on. And it's like, I just keep telling myself that nobody has yet tapped into all that they're capable of, into all of their potential. So keep going, pretty much, right? Like, I can do more than anybody has ever done. And that's something that you guys can tell yourself as well. It's in this book. You can do more than anybody has ever done because nobody has yet tapped into the infinite, potential from within. And it's true. You can blow your own minds. Okay. So that is the power of a mastermind. Now I'm going to get over and I'm going to share with you guys exactly how to create your online business using a mastermind. Okay. Now let's screen share. And even if you are like a pro speaker, right? Let me know if you guys, I'm just going to go back and see if you guys can see that. Okay, so even if you're like a professional speaker, once you're done speaking, what is it that you're offering, right? I've talked to a few people in the last month or so, and their desire is to be a professional speaker, or they are a professional speaker, and it's like, yeah, that's amazing. You can make such an impact on the world just by sharing your energy and your voice through public speaking, right? And it's like, but what are you you can't leave them hanging. What are you going to offer? What are you going to share with them? How are you going to continue working with them? And yeah, so this is really powerful. and it ties into professional speaking as well. So today we're talking about online businesses. The most effective way to create an online thriving business is with an online mastermind, okay? Napoleon Hill, the author of Think and Grow Rich, what we just talked about. Mastermind groups have been around for a long time. But the phrase mastermind group was coined by Napoleon Hill. So a mastermind group is simply a meeting of highly motivated people who share a common goal, all right? I'm involved in a high-end mastermind. Like I got 20 other coaches, healers, doctors, chiropractors, psychologists, you name it. I get to learn from these people. It's amazing. So how do you begin? Okay, are you currently, and this is where I was going to ask what you were involved in. So I think we have some direct sales, so I'm going to attack that today. So there are unlimited new ideas, billions of people offering services and products, right? Tons of people out there. But the successful know how to build excellent business systems. So let's talk about building a kick-ass system so you can build an income from home while you're coaching or consulting practice. While being present with your family, okay? It's totally doable. Number one, this is the stuff you need to write down, you guys. You need a signature system. And a signature system is your module site. Like you need modules. So you need between 5 and 8 modules. Your clients in your mastermind need access to that module site. They require daily accountability, and you can do this through Facebook. They require weekly live Q&A calls and support. Okay? You need to stay engaged with your clients. So this is a great way to leverage your time and income and still deliver outstanding results. And here's the reason why. If you're coaching or consulting, you're seeing your clients one-on-one, that will fill up all of your time. If you have an online mastermind, you see your clients all together, okay? And you limit the one-on-ones that you have with your clients. And you're still able to deliver amazing results for your clients because you combine all of these like minds together. The other day we had a mastermind call in the Invest in Yourself program. And I mean, it was so humbling to see that all these powerful people in our mastermind was like, oh, I know how to do that. Oh, I know how to do that. This is how you do that. This is how you do that. And when they came when they came on the call, they had no idea what they were even going to ask or require support in. And they left feeling amazing. And that creates a kick-ass momentum. You can have 6, 9, or 12-month programs. The longer, the more consistent your income. So if you have a 6-month program, and I usually invite my clients to begin with like a 90-day program, okay, after they've created their modules. If you have a 90-day program and you sell it for, I don't know, $1,000, $2,000, whatever the case is, and they're paying you, they divide it up into monthly payments, that's consistent income, right? All members learn from each other, so it's okay to be at different levels. And here's the amazing thing. The online group is continuous, so there is no start date or launch. You cap it at a certain amount of people, and you only focus on filling one program, okay? So I have this one amazing program, and I think we have 9 members right now. I cap it at 10. So there's one more spot open right now. And we have somebody graduating right away. So that's going to open up another spot. So once that's capped, because I want to give as much, time to each one of my clients, right? And really nurture their business. Once that's capped, people go on a waiting list. Okay, so that's really, really key here. Let me just see what's not. Okay, so I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to just look directly at you guys. Okay, so we have Leanne. Oh, right. I already had that. So in direct marketing, here's what I know, and here's what I see, and here's the research that I've done with my own business coach, is that when you're, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who's involved in direct marketing here, when you are doing, you know, when you're in direct marketing, you have all these people under you. What's your job? Your job is to continue the motivation, right? Inspire, collect masterminds, get them together on calls, and so on and so forth. Essentially, you are a coach. That's what you're doing. You're coaching. You're coaching people to be, do, and have whatever it is that they want in life. You're coaching people to be successful in their business. Jamie, yes, it should be. Mm-hmm. Sadly, not always. What are you referring to, Jamie? And so yes, you're coaching them, you're inspiring them, you're motivating them, you're getting together, you're putting your minds together. Okay, well, how can we do this? What's the best way to do this? And so on and so forth. So you're pretty much, and the direct marketing that I'm involved in has to do a lot with empowerment, okay? Women's empowerment, taking their power back, owning their lives, and so on and so forth. So that absolutely you can put together a website, an online program, you name it. And this is a collective way to keep people engaged, okay? So any questions on that? Any questions on a signature system? Jamie, the industry of network marketing, direct selling, yes, can attract people who don't give back and only take. Absolutely. Which speaks to healthy boundaries, okay? This is, how long ago? I released a webinar. I did a webinar on the dirty little secret behind the law of attraction and how I attract my high-end ideal clients and only my ideal clients. And part of doing that is by saying no to those people who I don't resonate with. And that's the thing. If you are going to take charge and run direct selling, right, or marketing, network marketing, then you got to say no to the people who don't resonate and don't kind of fall into your checklist of values. Does that make sense? So you are absolutely responsible for the people who are involved in your mastermind. Does that make sense to everyone? So if you're involved, Jamie, if you're involved in, network marketing, you are involved in network marketing, aren't you, Jamie? You do coffee, right? Well, if you do coffee, talking about online modules or creating a signature system, what are the things that people require when, what are the steps that people require and the knowledge that people require in order to be successful in that company? And let me know. And the reason why I ask is because you come up with these steps and then you design your signature system and then you go ahead and you expand, right? Also, too, I do believe that there's any teachers out there, there was somebody in my mastermind who was she was a teacher. She had a resource degree or something like that. She taught math, and she created an online tutoring business. And that's how she generated her income, was she, would tutor homeschoolers, kids who went to school, you name it, but it was all done via Skype. It was all done via video. And she made a great income doing that. She was also a single mother with 2 kids. So There's so many different ways. So Jamie says a lot of it is personal growth, growing into the business they envision for themselves. All right, well, boom. You know, when I first began my coaching practice, it was empowerment, period. And that's what I see with the direct marketing that I'm involved in. It's just empowerment. How can we empower these people to believe that they can be successful in this business, right? And then you take them through the steps. And there's a lot of really powerful steps. Truth bomb. There you go. Love the hashtag. So I'm going to go back over and I'm going to share with you guys my signature system. And if anything resonates with you, write it down. Okay. I was just looking at my notes. I didn't want to miss anything. I didn't want to miss anything. Okay. So, you know, you can create, my very first program was 90 days. So that's one that I usually help my clients create. And again, wrapping up, hopping back to the Harajuku moment. If not now, then when? When are you guys going to do it, right? Brian Tracy, do it now, do it now, do it now. And one more thing for you guys to write down. This is your formula for success. Visibility plus value plus offers equals your income. If you're looking to create an online business, that's great. Do it. You have the know-how. Now you got to be out there and get visible. People need to see you. You're here watching this because I'm putting myself out there. You guys can see me. There's my visibility. Okay. I'm giving you offer step by step how to create an online mastermind. Okay. And then you got to let people know what else are you selling? Like, how can I continue working with you? And that is what's going to equal your income. It's very simple. 90% of success is showing up. When you show up, guys, look what happens. Sherry Selly from Tribe Meditation. Okay. She's in, you know, this is a testimonial from being in my program. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I think that I'm one hell of a businesswoman, and she really, really is one hell of a businesswoman. She rocked, you know, network marketing and, or direct sales. And now she's created Tribe Meditation, and she meets with 50 plus women every month. She has these events that sell out every single month. Okay. And then her weekly programs sell out. So she's doing amazing. And that's what happened just because she decided to say yes and show up. I got to share with you guys this little lady here, Jen Marie. She is, a kid. She teaches kids yoga, and she does it through Moksha, I believe, but she's also independent, right? This is her business. And she also teaches adults, but I had her come in and teach kids yoga to the Empowering Kids program. And I got to know her a lot more, other than a client, you know, other than the relationship that we have in our business, right? And it was amazing. So 6 months ago, she resigned from her corporate position, earning consistent money, good money. She resigned because she was feeling so depleted. She wasn't inspired anymore, and she just wasn't happy. She was a single mother of 2 kids. Here's one, and there's her son's leg. But she gets to take her kids to work with her. She gets to teach yoga in schools. So she resigned from her corporate position. The next day, her and I met at a workshop. That's another way that I'm visible. I go to all these amazing workshops. And then she started this, and she's teaching yoga in schools. She's teaching yoga full-time in her own business, and she gets to be present with her kids. Okay, so that's one way that she's doing it, and it's amazing. You should see her, opportunities after opportunity coming to her. Other people are saying, you know, I've been sitting on my About page for 2 years. I'm having so much fun building my business. So she's having consistent fun. She's enjoying it. And she couldn't get her About page done on her website for 2 years. And then she had it done almost immediately after signing up for the program. Another one says, I've had more out of 6 sessions with Tanya than 6 months of personal counseling. So you want to talk about the empowerment? That says it all right there. Another one says, I'm still buzzing and excited about the program 2 months after starting it. So that's amazing. And that's the power of an online mastermind, guys. You get all these amazing energies together and it creates momentum, lasting momentum. Morgan created her consulting business website, began creating her modules all within 60 days. 60 freaking days. I tell her all the time, man, you blow my mind. Another lady that I was working with more in consulting, she made a decision to close her home daycare December 31st. After working with me for a little bit, she closed it September 1st. She's now full-time in her healing practice, which is amazing. Okay, so believe you deserve it and the universe will serve it, you guys. So here's my program, the Shift Your Money Mindset to Create the Freedom You Deserve Today, Invest in Yourself program. It's designed out to find out where you are in life, where you want to be, and exactly how to get there. And those are the 3 keys. Write that down as well. You need to be honest with yourself about where you really are in your life in order to design action steps and goals to get to where you want to be. Okay? And you need accountability. You need somebody to kick your ass if you can't kick your own to get you to where you want to be. In my program, there's 9 amazing modules, a bonus section, worksheets, weekly Q&As, monthly one-on-ones, private Facebook page, a huge, amazing community of support. There's 9 modules, right? Where you're at, mastering habits, fear, ego, resistance, and how that's going to absolutely keep you small, universal laws, radical honesty, feminine and masculine energy, a whole module on your money mindset, worksheets, you name it, we get down to the root of it. Creating your online business, step by step for how you do that. And within that module, we talk about your sales attraction system. I give you templates, everything that you need to create a funnel, to create automated emails, you name it. All the templates are yours. And of course, a bonuses section. And there's my website. If you guys want to apply to see if you and I resonate, right? Because remember way back at the beginning, my healthy boundaries is if we don't resonate together, if we don't resonate, you know, that's really going to bring both of our vibrations down and it's not going to assist in success. So, and I want to see you successful and I want to be successful. So definitely we have a call together and to see if we resonate. So how you register is you go to investinyourselfcourse.com, you pop in your information, and then you book a call with me. I believe my scheduler comes up and you book a call with me. We get on the phone, and the worst thing that happens is that you leave feeling amazing because I give you more amazing content. The worst thing that happens is that we don't work together and then you go on your way. This is my gift to you guys, a free 60-minute call to see if this is what resonates with you guys. So let me see what kind of feedback I got here. Leanne, leaving the desk job is my dream. Absolutely. I think it's a lot of people's dreams. Carol, I just had an epiphany about the questions you sent me via email based on something you said. Do you want to share it, Carol? Do you want to share it? Yeah, so you guys have any questions, hop on over. Number 1, get your free training at investinyourselfcourse.com. It's a little video training all about, you know, how $100 bill changed my financial mindset, okay? And got me on the, like, it was crazy. Within 60 days, amazing things happen. It's crazy. I'll share with you all in that little video. And then also book your free call, right? Book your free call. If not now, then when? That's why I put that as the header on this group or on this event, because it's like, if not now, then when? When are you going to do it, right? When's going to be the right time? And Tony Robbins, right? He's like, throw yourself into failure, you will have no choice but to succeed. Trust me. A single homeschooling mom with a coaching certification that I did, over a year, and I took it and I created this. I'm financially, set, and I'm able to be here with my kids, and it's all due to this online mastermind that completely changes people's lives because it shows you exactly how to do it for yourself. Carol, you were talking about fear. My fear is rejection and that I'll let myself down. Absolutely. We are our biggest critics because self-employment means I have no one else to blame. That's amazing. And you know what though? It's all it's all your success. Like, you get to embrace all of that success. You get to own your failures and take responsibility and know that failures does not mean, anything bad other than, hell, I just learned something new, right? Yeah, if I didn't invest in a mentor to show me exactly how to do this, I'd still probably be trying to figure out how to do it on my own and be working a 9-to-5 job. Okay, so definitely invest in yourself and invest in someone, if not this course, someone, just to show you exactly how to do it. Okay, don't reinvent the wheel. Use what's working. Okay, guys. So who's getting this free book? What is my quiz going to be? Okay, yeah, I know. So what is your formula for success? Do plus do plus do equals your income. What is that formula? Somebody share with me that formula. The first person who types it in gets to choose which book they want, and I will mail it directly to your door. Fear of visibility, almost all of my clients, that's their biggest challenge, is like, okay, I did all the work. Now, how come I can't make these videos? How come I can't do this? How come I can't do that? And it's always a fear of being visible because of the rejection, right? Because of the rejection, because of what people might think, because of what people might say. There's even people who won't post on their personal page. My shit's all over my personal page. At the beginning, it was really, really hard. Leanne, visibility plus value. Yeah. Plus the very last thing. If you're going to a speaking engagement, yeah, plus offers, Jamie. You probably have both of these, but you let me know which one you want. Yeah, visibility plus value plus offers. If you go to a speaking engagement and somebody delivers amazing content and you totally resonate with them, and it's like, oh my gosh, how do I work with them? And then they just let you walk out the door. It's like, well, how are you going to continue, right? That's how you create consistent income. So I love you all. Thank you for being here. I'm celebrating each and every one of you guys for being here live. Even if you're watching the replay, absolutely celebrating you. Continue this kick-ass conversation over on our Facebook pages, on the event page, you name it. Ask any questions. And if this speaks to you, if it resonates with you, connect with me and let's see what we can do if we resonate with each other. Take care, guys. I love you all. Mwah! Bye.